He soared to fame on Love Island in 2019 with the likes of Molly Mayhague, Tommy Fury, and Maura Higgins. And Chris Taylor can now count Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling as co-stars after landing a role in the critically acclaimed Barbie film, directed by Greta Gerwig. The former Islander, 32, has a cameo in the new movie, which is tracking to become the biggest film of 2023, and is a comedy about the famous doll Barbie, played by Margot, 33. Chris appears in the middle of the film, where he plays a version of Ken, and delivers the line, "And the Nobel Prize for Horses goes to Ken." However, the cameo almost never happened as the former Love Island star thought he was being fooled in a sophisticated prank. Speaking exclusively to The Mirror, Chris admitted he thought he was being pranked by a clever YouTuber until he got to the set and saw Ryan, 42, who plays Ken, in person. Chris said, "I got an email from Warner Brothers asking me if I want to do a self-tape for the Barbie film, for a small part in Barbie. I thought it was a joke, I thought it was a prank, so I did it anyway. I just thought there's enough videos of me on the internet anyway, so it didn't really matter. I sent it off and a couple of months later found out that I had got the part. The whole time I thought I was being pranked by some kind of clever YouTuber. They're quite sophisticated, these pranks sometimes, they've convinced managers before." Chris continued, "Obviously, all of this is going through my manager, the contracts and stuff, so I wasn't 100% sure if it was real or not. Then I got picked up one day to go for a wardrobe fitting, and the whole way I thought it was a prank, but I got there and Ryan Gosling walked past my car. I thought, well, that's definitely not a prank because he's definitely in the film. So that's when it got really serious." Chris then explained the filming process but admitted he still felt apprehensive as he then worried that his part could be cut from the movie. He said, "I did the whole thing, back and forth for fittings, did the scene, and then I was like, oh great, I'm in the Barbie film. But then I realized a few days after that they could cut me." However, Chris' worries were soon appeased when he was invited to the Barbie premiere in London and he shared a sweet moment with Margot. He said, "I found out when I got invited to the premiere that I wasn't cut because Margot came up to me and said something about it, which was quite nice, bless her." Chris also admitted that he didn't realize he'd be walking with the Barbie cast at the premiere, which left some of his influencer pals and former Love Island stars baffled. He said, "I didn't clock in my head that I'd actually be walking it with the cast. Later on, they wanted a big cast photo and I was like, am I in that? And they said, yeah, you're definitely in it, go and get in it. Then they said we're also going to walk you out in front of the cinema and introduce you, you're in the line for that. I was like, why? And they said, because you're in the cast. That was super bizarre." Chris said they then had to walk into 2 adjacent cinemas and give a little chat. He continued, "The first cinema was full of influencers and creators, people that I know, and they just stared at me like, what the FK is going on? Why is Chris down there? That was really weird." Summarizing the whole filming experience, Chris joked, "It was absolutely terrifying but exciting at the same time. It was just like an assault on all of the senses at once, but in a good way." Walking into the filming area, the set was just ridiculous. There was a massive airplane hangar with cameras and people everywhere. And Ryan Gosling. It was just ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. I didn't know whether I was coming or going. The former Islander also found himself getting starstruck in front of Ryan. He said, "I did get heavily starstruck with Ryan Gosling. I found it really easy to talk to everybody else but just not Ryan. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. As a hero and one of my favorite actors ever. As just so cool, as like the coolest man on earth. So yeah, I struggled. I had plenty of opportunities to be like, "Hi, I'm Chris," but I couldn't do it. However, it's kind of nice because if I ever meet him again, I will definitely say, "Oh hi Ryan. I was in a scene with you once in Barbie but I didn't have the balls to say hello, so I'm doing that now." It's something to work towards, getting in another film with Ryan Gosling so I can speak to him. Follow Mirror Celebs on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube and Threads.